So in our previous video, we learned how to conduct a mediation analysis with one mediator variable, one independent variable, and one dependent variable. So for this video, we shall learn how to conduct mediation analysis with two independent variables PT and AI, one mediating variable WT, and one dependent variable TS. So let us look at the variables that we shall use. So what we are looking at is the mediation analysis in structural equation modeling with two mediation effects. So our variables, we have the independent variables. We have AI training denoted by AI, physical training denoted by PT. Our dependent variable is technical skills acquisition denoted by TS, and then we have the mediating variable, which is weekly training plan denoted by WT. So these variables can be seen here. PT is our independent variable, AI is our independent variable, WT is our mediating variable, TS is our dependent variable. So we shall be looking at how does WT mediate the effect of AI on TS and PT on TS. So then we look at the objectives. From the relationship, we come up with three objectives. The first objective is to determine the effect of AI technical skills acquisition on TS. So it means this part here is the objective one, this one, the effect of AI on TS. The second objective is to determine the effect of physical training on technical skills acquisition. Then it means this path here from PT to TS is our second objective. The third objective, to find out the mediation influence of WT on the effect of AI and PT training on TS. So it means our third objective is the mediating effect of WT on the effect of PT and AI on TS. Having understood the objectives, then we develop the hypothesis of the study. So from the three objectives, we develop three hypotheses. And the first hypothesis one is that AI training has a positive and significant effect on TS. The second objective is that PT, our physical training, has a positive and significant effect on technical skills acquisition. And our objective 3 is that WT has a significant mediation influence on the effect of AI and PT on TS. So from the three objectives, we come up with three hypotheses. So the next step is to run the analysis. So to run the analysis, we first import the data. You click on this icon, select the data files. So if you click on that icon, you find that the data has already been imported to the system, and you click OK. Then you click on this icon, analysis properties. So I had previously selected the output. So let me show you how you select the output needed. So you come here to the output tab, you click on the output tab, you select minimization history, you select standardization, standardized estimates, you select squared multiple correlations, you also select the indirect, direct and total effects, you also select factor score weights, you also select covariance of estimates, you also select correlations of estimates. Then you click on bootstrap, then you click perform bootstrap. Performing bootstrap is what enables us to conduct mediation analysis. Then you click on the percentile confidence intervals and let it be maintained at 95% significance level. This one will help us to know whether the mediation effect is significant or not. Having selected that, then we can run the analysis. You come here, you click this tab, calculate estimates. Once you click that tab, this one appears, then you proceed with the analysis. Then the model will run. So let's wait the model to finish. Once the model is complete, this right icon here turns to green. It becomes active. So when you click on it, the results appears on the model. So you can see the results here. You can see that the path AI to TS, the effect is 0.44. The effect of AI on TS, the path effect is 0.44. Then, or what we call the estimates, the path estimates. Then from AI to WT, the path estimate is 0.47. From WT to TS, the path estimate is negative 0.03. Then from PT to TS, the path estimate is 0.69. So these are the path estimates as shown in the model. And remember that these are unstandardized estimates. You can also click standardized estimates and then you will see the results. But we go with the unstandardized estimates. So then we click on this icon. It indicates view text. When you click on it, the output appears. So we have this output here. So the first thing to look at is the estimates. You click on estimates and then you have this table here. So our direct relationships, we have 5 paths, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for the first path, it shows the effect of AI on WT. So the estimate, the path estimate is 0.475 and the p-value is significant. The effect of PT on WT, the path estimate is 0.398, which is significant. So this output I have summarized it here, which is the direct effect. So from AI to WT, which is from AI to WT, it is this path here. The estimate is 0.475. From PT to WT, the estimate is 0.40. From AI to TS, which this one is significant. The first one is significant. The second one is significant. Then from AI to TS, this one here, the estimate is 0.44, which is also significant. Then from WT to TS, this one, the effect is negative. It is negative 0.026, which is insignificant. It is insignificant because this value here, this p-value here is greater than 0.05. And then the last one is the effect of PT to TS. The path estimate is 0.691, which is significant. So that is the effect. That is the results for the direct effects, for the direct path analysis. So that the next thing that we shall look at is that we go to check the mediation effect, the mediation analysis. Remember, this is our interest. We want to see the mediation effect of the mediating variable. So we go back to our results. Then you click on the estimate to expand. Then you click on matrices. When you click on matrices, you will be presented with total effects, direct effects, and indirect effects. So if you click on total effects, then you click on estimates, you will see the estimates of the total effect. So it is the estimate of the path from PT through WT to TS. So this is the total effect from PT to TS through WT. Then if we look at the second mediation effect from AI through WT to TS, the total effect is 0.427. So if you can click on each of them, then you'll be able to read the results. So the total effect, that is direct and indirect effect of PT on TS, is 0.680. So that is the total effect. So then we may need to know, are these total effects significant or insignificant? So we come here, we click on bootstrap confidence, we click on percentile method, then we click on two-tailed significance. If you click on two-tailed significance, then the significant level or the p-values will be presented. So you can see the total effect from PT to WT to TS is, the p-value is 0.010, which is less than 0.05, meaning it is significant. Then from AI to WT to TS, the p-value is 0.010, which is also significant. So now we have obtained the coefficients of total effects and their p-values. So you do the same thing, you click on direct effects to get the direct effects. So you can see, then you click on estimates. So you click direct effects, then you click on estimate to get the estimates of the direct effects, which is 0.691 and 0.439. Then you click on indirect effects to get the estimates of the indirect effect. So from PT to WT to TS is negative 0.010, while from AI to WT to TS is negative 0.012. And then you click on two-tailed significance to know their significance level. So I had summarized these results in our document. So you can see here we have total effects. So here we have the total effects, here we have the direct effects, here we have the indirect effects. So these are the coefficients. So from PT, then you pass through WT to TS, that is total effect is 0.689. From AI to WT to TS, that indirect path total effect is 0.427. Then these are the significance or the p-values. These are the p-values. So you can see in this case from AI to WT to TS, that path, the coefficient is 0.680, which is significant because the p-value is 0.010, which is less than 0.05. Then when you go to direct effects, from PT to WT to TS, from PT to WT to TS, that path, that indirect path, the coefficient is 0.691, this one, which is significant because the p-value is 0.010, which is less than 0.05. Then from AI to WT to TS, the coefficient is 0.439, this one here, which is also significant. Then we go now to our indirect effects. This is our interest. So our indirect effect is the one that tells us about the mediation effect. If the indirect effect is significant, then we have mediation effect. If the indirect effect is not significant, then we do not have mediation effect. So let us look at the results from PT. So this is our interest. This is what we are interested in. So from PT to WT to TS, the first indirect path, the coefficient is negative 0.010, this one here, and the p-value is 0.903. The p-value is greater than 0.05. This one means it is not significant. That one means that we don't have mediation effect. There is no mediation effect. Let us look at the second path from AI to WT to TS, this one, the second path. So the coefficient is also negative 0.010, 10 and the p-value is 0.903, which is not significant. The p-value here is greater than 0.05, meaning that it is insignificant. That one means we don't have a mediation effect. So it means that since the indirect effects are insignificant, then the mediation effect is also not significant. It is also not significant. So what we can conclude is that WT does not significantly mediate the effect of PT on TS. We also conclude that WT does not significantly mediate the effect of AI on TS. So if we look at this graph here, if we look at this model, if we look at the model here, we have seen that WT does not mediate the effect of AI on TS, then WT does not mediate the effect of PT on TS. So that is how you run the mediation analysis when you have one mediating variable and two or more independent variables. Thank you.